Relative risk is the ratio of proportions, p hat 1 over p hat 2. If you want to write it out, it'd be p hat 1, your sample proportion 1 over your sample proportion 2, and is usually given in the form of a chart or a sentence. And let's do one of each. Starting with this chart, you're given, it looks like gender versus maybe for, against, or neutral on an issue. And the question on the bottom states, find the relative risk of choosing a female who's neutral over a male who's neutral on the issue. So the first proportion would be a female who's neutral, which means given they are neutral, the 25 that are neutral on this issue, 15 are females. That would be 15 divided by 25 for p hat 1. Over a male who's neutral. So again, of those that are neutral, 25, 10 are male, that'd be 10 divided by 25. And the answer would be 1.5. And one way to interpret this is that a female is 1.5 times more likely to be neutral on this issue than a male is. I'll say again, a female is 1.5 times more likely to be neutral over this issue than a male. As another example, out of a random sample of 100 people, 35 out of 70 developed joint issues when they did not exercise regularly, while 12 out of 30 developed joint issues who exercise regularly. Find the relative risk. So p hat 1 over p hat 2. In this case, the first proportions is the 35 out of 70 who did not exercise over the 12 divided by 30 who did exercise. 35 divided by 70 is 0.5. 12 divided by 30 is 0.4, and that will give you 1.25. And so what that would mean as far as an interpretation, now if you just are asked for the numerical answer, you're done. But the interpretation is those who do not exercise, since that was the top proportion, versus those who do exercise. So those who do not exercise are 1.25 times more likely to develop joint issues than those who do exercise regularly. So there's your two examples on relative risk.